Hey guys, so today is day 3 of helping Danny with the chores. What happened the first day, I showed you a video showing the first day, only the morning routine. The rest of the day is going to be in this video. Then yesterday I helped him all morning with the trailer. So we're going to do the trailer, throw it into this, and this is day 3. He's been good. He's been sitting for the most part. He can walk as long as he uses a cane. He is not in a lot of pain, thank goodness. Only when he puts the weight on his leg in a certain way or when he bends it in a certain way. So we're okay with that. He can learn to do things sitting down. Minor walking, I guess you would say. I've been getting up cooking breakfast. Not a thing Wanda does, but I have been cooking breakfast. We just got through with the hay for the cows today, so day 3's on here, the morning routine. I'm going to try to throw the end of day 1, all day, day 2, and part of day 3 into one video. Keeping up with Danny's a chore, but in the afternoons, I managed to get my stuff done. I've been doing my Etsy, I've been cooking and getting things done. He helps with Etsy. He counts out the seeds and things like that, so we get that done. We made one quick trip to town where I could turn in my Etsy's and things, and we won't go back. But where the cows are ready now, just feeding them morning. The pigs get fed morning and evening. My chickens get morning and evening. I pick up eggs. And the rest of the day is whatever we need to do. So we've kind of got it scheduled out. I'm going to be showing you around the farm a little bit today. And hope you enjoy what Wanda does to help Danny. Thank you, guys. Good thing we only do this once a week or two, every week or two.
We do it about once every 2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
I'm glad we don't do this every day.
Yeah, that's the reason for the new barn. We're going to have it where we can just drive in and set it down.
Soon, baby, soon.
Lord willing, baby.
Like that?
Yep. Probably got to have a little bit more than that. Yeah, just there you go. Just drag that back out of the way because Crip here will be fell over it.
Yep. Alright, now I think I'll remember
It'll pop you in the head if you throw something on it. I'll hold on to it here. Now, if you're going to do it that way, you're going to take them one at a time.
Okay.
You get the flooring in this cattle trailer all in, all that stuff will be out of the way. Right here. Take the lid off of this. Oh, it's going to fall on you. Okay, what all? We just got one in there? Okay. Are you going to be able to do it or you need me to help you?
Problem is I have no strength to lift up.
Hold on, let me get a hold of it. Put it under the bucket like that. Push it up under the bucket. Lay it down. Lay them crossways on it. Let it slide on up on the handles. All right, now grab the end of the handle and tilt and stand it up. Now just tote it, pull it backwards. Just pray in our new barn we get this taken care of. That's why I'm trying. I wanted it so bad before we had to go through this again.
I am not good at picking anything.
Yep, this is what I go through all the time.
I wouldn't be picking this back, to be honest with you. Is that going to fit like that?
We still got, what we got to do now is this one's got to go back in there. Hang on,
it
Rob.
ain't as heavy as the 50-pound.
Some of it's already gone. Now, we still have the cracked corn, but it's going to have to sit on the floor.
Yep. It ain't going in there.
Yeah, because I mix their feeds.
We need to go to the dump.
I know it. We got to go to the dump. What happens when you have a bunch of construction projects going on?
That's slowed to a halt.
Yeah, I know. It's called the white beard syndrome.
Told your wife ain't construction too terribly much.
It's called getting old. Something as simple as kneeling down, standing up takes you out.
Yeah, and this is going to be something simple as picking this up. It's going to take me out.
Yeah, but that's what I'm telling you. Just roll it off of that and just let it stand up beside the drum. Don't try to lift it.
That'll stay right there.
That'll stay right there for the rats. All right, what the old man does ain't as easy as it looks, is it?
The old man ought not be doing all he does, but it wouldn't get done otherwise.
Wouldn't get done if the old man didn't do it.
Keys.
This one was never prepared. The woman never keeps her.
Keys are in the truck.
She never
got my stuff out of the truck.
She never keeps her keys with her. Doris said, one of these days you're gonna get off. Well, now comes the next project that the old man usually does. We gotta go
that key don't work.
fill up the. I just handed them to you. Fill up the cattle water barrel. All the way down to that hose down yonder. Something ain't right because water ain't coming out that hose. Oh, it's not hooked up down yonder.
Hello, Dolly.
She'll turn that barrel over if it ain't got much water in it. Should have waited till it had some water in it.
Ain't no water, whoa.
They'll smell that water. They know it's there.
It ain't there yet.
You got leaves in it there. Look at this big old bulky joker coming here. Mr. Dexter.
Daisy.
That's Dixie. That's Candy. She takes after her mama.
Don't you flip it. Nope.
He'll drink it fast as it's going in there. Come on, Miss Betty. Come on, Miss Betty. Come on, little girl. You getting little curls on top of your head.
You don't like the leaves, do you?
Miss Wanda didn't clean the leaves out of the tub for y'all.
Hey.
I always do that.
Get it after a while, quick. Drink the water. We'll run over and look at them pushing so long.
Oh, it's called pecking order. Yeah, that's not Mama, that's Grandma.
Oh, Mama.
Look at you, boy. You just a big old bulky little thing. Yeah. I would kneel down where you can pet you, but I can't kneel.
One more project done for a day or two. Y'all go play somewhere. You got water.
I gotta keep pressure up on that. I believe that's gonna work out. Oh.
And yesterday, you painted.
Huh?
Yesterday you painted the whole backside because you could
I
sit
sanded
down.
and painted it because I can sit down in here. Yeah.
He's doing sitting down things today.
Yeah.
And yesterday.
Today's all about sitting down. Yesterday was all about sitting down.
We fed the animals early this morning.
Yeah, and rather than me trying to take nuts off of all this stuff and it all rusted up, I'm going to take my hand grinder and grind all this down in here clean and probably repaint it before I put the new bolts in. And we're going to see how
that works today.
See how that works for us.
We're sitting.
Yeah.
Anything we can do to sit.
There's no way you could have undone that. As rusted up as that is. So that one popped. Yeah, there's not even any threads left on all that stuff. It's so rusted up. Fine thread washers are, there we go. They're hard to get started. Do a little bit at a time on each one of them. Make sure I get them all pretty much the same. Guys, this is the shape them bolts was in. Underneath that trailer. I mean, you look at that in there, done been bent completely. Somebody had drove it with the tire off of it and the rim off of it, and they wore these nuts down on these things. These are the shape they was in. Look at that. Almost all the nut was gone off of it. Somebody drug this thing down the road with no rim or anything on it, and these axle bolts were dragging on the pavement, looked like years ago. And I mean, it was just a mess. And most of them like this here, I mean, look at that. Just about rusted completely in two. These are the new axle bolts we put on it. Next is going to be the shackle bolts and the shackles. We noticed when we were jacking it up that there was a lot of slack in them. So we'll be replacing them next. But it might be a little ways down the road.
Mud wrestling.
Pick that up. Pick the tiller up. Now, back up and set it on the ground. Make sure the brake's not locked. Sit it right here. Pull these levers.
My hands are wet this morning from nothing. All right.
Now,
crank again.
Crank it and back out from under it. Oh! Go backwards. Pick it up. Now go. There's Wanda trying to do this in the dark. It's her first time. I figure she needs to learn this. Turn your lights on. That's good. Now watch your thing here. It's got to fit on this right here. You're right, just you're way up. You gotta come toward me, looks like. Just watch this, has gotta go into that, perfect. Let it down. Let it down. You got to come more toward me. You're not lined up right here. You got to operate both of them at the same time. The lever lifting it up and down and turning. Down. All right. Nope, you didn't get the other side. You got to watch both sides. Let it back down. Come forward. Pick it up. You're too high. Watch this. You got to watch both sides. You have to do it. Now push. Come forward. You got to tilt it. Tilt it toward the front. Now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now pick up. Tilt it back. Let it down. All right, hold on. Okay, you got it. Back it up, switch it off, and we'll go feed the cows.
I did it.
Yeah, turn your lights off too, because you left them turned on. All right.
All right. Without you helping me, I don't think I'd have done it.
All right, we're on day 2.
Actually, day 3.
Well,
we got it yesterday before they got up, remember?
yeah, oh, that's true, we did, yeah. They're over here getting antsy. If they don't get their feed in a specific time, they go to switching stalls and
Dexter first.
yep. Go to his stall.
Okay, I thought he was in the wrong one.
Just dump it.
All right, I'm coming, Dixie. Give me a minute, Dolly.
Dolly. Amazing how cows learn their...
I know Dolly.
Dolly's always very vocal. They learn their stalls.
Daisy.
Daisy and Candy always switch up. Minnie's back there waiting, so. And you get all the calves this morning, looks like, except one. Minnie, oh, there comes little Samson. They're all in here this morning.
Samson, come. All right, let's see if I can get Minnie to not butt me today. I faked her off yesterday.
Look, all my babies in here. They're all in here this morning.
He's learning to wait. He don't like to feed either.
Huh?
He's learning to wait, but he don't like to feed.
He don't like to feed either. He'll eat it all after all day, but yeah, boy, I know. You just got to get down there and eat what you got to eat. Fill them up, round them up. Time you get there with that Ranger.
Some of it be knocked off.
Yeah, well, it won't be knocked off. It'll settle down. That vibration of that Ranger running.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that right this minute. First thing we're fixing to do is go move hay.
Yep.
Tilt it. Well, watch the metal up above. Watch behind you too. Not good camera work this morning. I'm having to hobble on one foot. Go forward, go. Okay, now tilt it. Okay, all the way. Just tilt it all the way. The way you were going, it's got to go up. All the way. Now pick up. Keep going. Now. Pick it on up. Pick it up. All right. Line it up with the hay. You got to go backwards. Ease it down while you're doing it. Go backwards. Let it down. It's a new adventure, isn't it, baby?
Cows are fed for a few days.
Pigs are next. We got to jump on the Ranger and go feed the pigs.
All right. Let's see. I got to have. I'm forgetting you.
Tilt it forward. Tilt it forward. There you go. Now pick up. Sun's coming up. Just turned. Sun's coming up perfect. Just now turned 7 o'clock. Well, jump in. I'm gonna go. I'll take you. We're gonna go feed the pigs.
So you're gonna drive for a change.
I'm gonna try to mash that pedal with this old bad leg.
Sun's amazing.
Sun's beautiful. We actually get a sunny start today. Not all cloudy. Okay, the kale starts right here at the edge of our building. It's about 12 to 14 inches tall, 16 inches in some places. It goes around behind it. We have a netting around it right now. The peas, we had that one little freak cold snap that came in and burnt the tops of them really good. And, of course, the deer moved in after that.
But they hadn't touched the kale.
They haven't touched the kale. We have a little netting around it, and they don't seem to be touching it. They eat it one night in a corner over there, But they didn't seem to do too much damage. And the peas, not putting on any peas or anything because it's just too cold for them. But we're leaving them out there for the deer to munch on to keep them out of the kale. So we're going to run around to the other side of the kale and show you what it looks like over there. Okay, this is the other side of the kale patch. When it was younger, we had a frost blanket over the top of it to protect it. And plus, we leaving it there, and the deer don't like that frost blanket being on it. The wind will move it a little bit, and it kind of freaks them out, so they stay off of it. And the kale where the frost blanket is probably a good 18 to 20 inches deep down there. I mean, it's
thick.
It's thick, and
tall.
It is deep. I mean, we have given kale away. We have ate kale. I mean, there's a lot of kale there. We're probably going to take some to the chickens here sometime today, and we've been feeding some to the pigs. And so I think we're going to end up with enough kale to do what we want to do.
And we got some happy cows.
The cows are all happy now, yes.
So let's go feed the pigs.
All right, baby. Here we are back in the pigs. Let's see here if we can't get these little fellas fed now. Yeah, just remember the routine. Just pour a little on the ground. There you go. That'll keep them busy and run, because they're going to be right on your heels.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake that time, wasn't it?
All right, let's ride. I got things to do.
All right.
My chicken's got to be fed.
Your chicken's got to be fed.
All right, the next thing is I've got to open up the greenhouses some, because it's going to be, what, close to 70?
Well, no, it's going to be about 77 today with a heat index in the 80s.
They definitely got to be opened up.
Yeah.
These are the multiplying onions, the old-fashioned multiplying onions, and I have redone this bed. It's actually doing pretty good now.
Yeah, it's ready to be fertilized.
And we're hoping to sell some, but I wanted to get them bunching really, really well before we let a lot go.
All right, these are our Kuroda carrots. We've got them thinned out now. They're about as good as we're going to get. They're about, I don't know, they're about 16-inch tall tops on them. Some of them may be taller than that, but the carrots are around a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch in diameter right now, some of them. So we're going to leave them until a little bit closer into the spring and let them get as big as they can get. We'll test them occasionally to make sure they don't get any hair roots started on them, which means that they've reached their peak. But I think they still got a little ways to go.
Tastes pretty good, don't they?
Ooh, they taste some kind of good. Ooh, that's what humidity does for you. That humidity, look at it. It ain't rain, guys. That's just humidity in the deep south. Look at that. Strictly humidity, and you're going to see it here too. Look at this. It's what we try to tell people. People don't understand.
We got a lot of humidity.
That's why in the south, you got to really open these things up. Look at the floor, how wet it is from it dripping from the ceilings.
All right, so Danny fixed me a
Let me get around here, babe.
chain on this so I can open and shut the vent without using electricity.
Yeah, because we got to thinking if the grid goes down, we got to have this thing where we can open it and shut it ourselves.
And this little hooks right there. Isn't that like
And that keeps the vents. That keeps the vents open up way up high and lets the heat out of these things. I mean, you got to work with this stuff.
Now I got another one.
This one opens automatically when we turn the fan on. But I also hooked her a chain up to it where she can flip it and she hooks it right here on the door.
And that way we don't run electricity when we don't need it. The only time we really need the fans going is midsummer when it's extremely hot.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that hot. This keeps us some airflow. And y'all...
Guys, this greenhouse with Miss Wanda.
I'm fixing to be harvesting potatoes.
Yep,
Look
at that. They're starting to die. It's time to harvest.
So y'all check out Crazy Days in the next day or so. We'll be harvesting a few potatoes.
Look at them rutabagas back there.
Look at Danny's rutabagas.
Oh, some of them jokers have done got to be 2 foot tall almost.
They're pretty.
They're beautiful. And then we got the
Egyptian walking onions, carrots, tomatoes. We've got tomatoes blooming all through the greenhouse.
Look at your pepper plant here.
Look at this one.
Look at this.
This is nothing. Wait till you see the other one.
Wow.
Go over here.
Okay.
Look at this one, how pretty.
Oh my word.
Look at
the little pepper. Is that the peppers? Yeah, I believe it is, isn't it?
Peppercorn.
Little peppercorn starting to form. If we can keep this thing from freezing.
I might have some peppercorns.
We might have our own peppercorns.
I mean, you see over there?
And even, look over here. Yeah, I see them over there. Yeah.
All right, over here we have potatoes. These are just growing like crazy. They're going
these things are growing
because they don't have as much sunshine.
Yeah.
If I had a light on them, they might not grow up as bad.
We
But
got some
they're
walking,
doing good.
got walking onions here too?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, these are my Red Ripper peas. You see all the green coming out? They're fixing to start. If we can keep it warm enough, I might have some more Red Ripper peas because I have some blooms in here. You see right here? Look.
Oh, you got peas. Your hand's fixing to touch one right there. It's starting to bloom. Yeah, I do see that.
So we got a pea here. All this new growth.
Yeah, there's new growth everywhere.
I might get some more Red Rippers if it doesn't freeze. These are English peas. Or
yeah, I'm looking at that. Look at that.
Look at them.
Look at those English peas down through here.
They're all getting really tall. It's not going to be long. They'll be blooming. Look at these tomatoes.
Look at that.
Look. See?
Look at this. Tomatoes with blooms on them. Guys, it is December the 15th.
15th?
Yeah,
oh.
Here's another one right here. Look at it.
Yeah.
Aloe vera growing right beside it.
Yeah. And then these are my volunteer.
That's Trailatier. Look
Trailatier's beans.
Yeah, with English
They're
peas.
already up here. Look at this. This is my
look at that. That looks like an eggplant. Oh my word, baby! Look how tall that eggplant's as tall as Wanda. Wanda's 5 foot something. Look at that.
Look, I got little eggplants all over it. Under here.
Oh, you do. You got little eggplants.
If they pollinated, we might have some eggplant.
Wow.
And then this is my cotton. Look at the cotton. We've got cotton bowls. This one's already, this bowl and this bowl's already filled out. A lot of these have little spots starting. This one started, so they all pollinated.
Wow.
And look, this one just bloomed.
Look at that, just blooming.
So I'm making cotton in here. I'm growing cotton.
Another pepper plant.
Another pepper plant.
Look at that. Things growing up.
More tomatoes.
You look over here. Give me just a minute. That looks like the, that's the blueberries, I believe. It's hard to tell. These are just all volunteer, wasn't it?
Chicken
came from the chicken building. There's no telling what they are then.
I don't know what these are. But look
wow.
at these potatoes. How
look at this potatoes, y'all. Those potatoes are...
Isn't that awesome?
Look at that. Those things are...
And look at the moisture on them.
They got beads of water all over them.
And it ain't rained in my greenhouse.
No, that's all this humidity in here just dripping down. It feeds them. We don't even have to water them.
It's amazing.
And if it's staying the temperature it is, it's... let me see what temperature it is. Hang on. My hands
50, are... About 53, 4.
About 53, 54 degrees in here, yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad, because that's really good. Now, I see potatoes over here that's 3.5, 4 feet tall.
These are crazy.
The ginger has kept them kind of shaded, guys. Them things they're almost 3 feet, because that board right there is 3 feet.
They come up to my waist.
Yeah, but that board right there with that wire on it is 3 feet tall from the bed. So they're 3 foot.
And then my turmeric
and your ginger.
My turmeric has to come out. I just haven't had time with all this. Yeah,
it needs to come out.
And I trimmed up my strawberries, and they look nice in here. These potatoes have a little bit longer to go. They're getting brown spots on them, so it ain't gonna be long.
Won't be long. They'll be ready to come out. Well, okay. Your tomato plant, Chana. Look how pretty.
Yeah, these tomatoes. Look.
These are all volunteers. These are all volunteers, guys. We don't even know what they're going to be.
Yeah, they were by the chicken building.
Yes.
So we just come through and bump each one of them to see what kind of tomatoes we're going to have.
Throwed a few carrots in around them.
Yeah, a few carrots.
Because carrots love tomatoes.
And we're good.
We're good. Those things are so pretty.
All right, we're headed to Danny's now. All right, guys. Bananas right off the bat.
Look at that.
All right, they said 3 to 4 months for these to get ready after, so we've got a ways to go. They've been on here, what we say, 5, 6 weeks, maybe?
About 6 weeks, yeah.
So they've got a ways to go, but look at this.
Look up under here. This is what I'm talking about. Look how many bananas is coming out on this thing. Oh my word.
And all these things are edible. This is edible if you wanted it.
It looks like it's still putting on
the
bananas.
leaves themselves people use as wraps to wrap meat and bake in it instead of aluminum foil, and it gives them a good flavor.
Yep.
But I'm just amazed.
I don't know how many bananas is on that thing.
It don't matter.
Looks like there's over 100.
We're growing bananas.
That's amazing. And then we got strawberries.
Our
down
strawberries. This bed needs redoing when we get a few minutes. Peppers. Danny come in here and got peppers.
Yesterday and harvested pepper. I didn't harvest all of them. Now you want?
No, you see, there's still a lot.
I left the littler ones here.
And I'm going to show you a picture of what he harvested yesterday. I harvested some over at his greenhouse over the yellow marconis.
We have, what, 7 plants? Or
about. And Danny was not happy because I harvested the marconis. He wanted them for seed, and I harvested them.
I have seed to sell, and she harvested all my marconis. And,
well, not all of them.
Well, they won't bloom no more.
Look.
But look at this. I didn't pick all the peppers off of these guys.
There's still some.
Look at all
these are the Lolas.
Lola banana peppers, all up in here. Got a little diatomaceous earth on them because we had some fire ant problems. But
isn't that amazing?
They're still just hanging all over.
Cabbage.
We got some cabbage here. They seem like they're a little slow starting off, but
they're getting there.
They'll get there, I hope.
All right, this is all his trees. We have apples and peaches. What all we got here? I harvested.
On that side.
Let me show the kumquats. I harvested some yesterday. We're going to be freeze drying some kumquats, and I've still got some on here. But I'm freeze drying some kumquats, and then his lemon. This is a key lime. I've harvested all but 1 or 2 on it.
Yeah, they all.
I froze some, and then I'm gonna freeze dry some. Look at that sun through that. That is amazing.
Isn't that something? And then we got the Meyer lemons there.
The Meyer lemons. Where are they? They're under here.
They're right up under there hiding.
They're right here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a few lemons.
Yeah.
We're going to be digging these sweet potatoes shortly. That was one of our projects in the next couple of weeks. And these are our collards.
These are collards. We've been harvesting the leaves off of them to eat. And
we had some last night.
Yeah, we did.
And look how big. I mean, look at this.
Big old beautiful leaves.
These things are awesome.
We've just been picking the biggest ones off to eat.
And they were awesome with some cornbread from Hickory King cornbread and stuff. That was amazing last night.
Yeah, and then these pepper plants here are 2 years old. This is fixing to be their 3rd year coming up. And I just harvested a bunch of peppers off of them. Got a beautiful red roaster off of one of them. I didn't know was even on here. It doesn't turn solid.
They're already turning a little, the cold kind of got some of them. We'll trim them back.
It's the time of the year to trim them back, yeah. So we'll probably trim them back again. We'll see if we get year number 3 out of them.
We're going to try, but this is Danny's high tunnel.
Not very stable in that pot, so I'm going to have to tie it up. We're going to eventually move these over to the other high tunnel where they got room to grow. And we got several other trees in here. It's time for the leaves to come off of them. We're trying to get all the leaves pulled off of them where they'll
go dormant and maybe bloom and put something on.
Yeah.
He's got all the Freedom blackberries cut back.
Yep.
He trimmed them way back.
I did. I trimmed them way back.
They were just out of control.
They were way out of control.
I've got a little bit of ginger.
We got some elephant garlic here. I need to come in here and plant some more. I have a little bit more to plant in the skip spots. The lettuce has gone to seed. I don't know whether I should try to save the seed off the romaine. There's nothing in here to cross-pollinate with it, so I might.
We might save
let it go
seed
to seed and save
romaine.
the seed.
And then we've got a little bit of asparagus.
But now the temperature in mine, 57.
Yeah.
Yours was about 53. I'm about 57.
So my high tunnel's staying a little cooler.
And mine's open where more air can get in here.
Yeah, because he hasn't even closed that yet.
I haven't even closed my ends up with plastic or nothing on them yet. So.
And mine's all closed up, so that is odd.
Mine's warmer than
Totally
yours.
different from what it was in the summer.
Totally different.
Tonight we have fresh peas from, just picked out of the garden actually, and this is December the, 12th, 13th?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. The cornbread is made with the white, what was that called?
Hickory King.
Hickory King cornbread. The collards came out of your high tunnel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the peppers are stuffed peppers out of the high tunnel. It's a pretty good meal, ain't it, Papa?
Really good.